School suspends sex education after drag queen debacle. Only in America and the UK. You got drag queens teaching. You got men in wigs dressed up teaching your kids. Not, I'm not gonna say our kids. I'm not gonna say my kids. My kids are homeschooled. I only have one that go to public school, and that's a different topic. But think about it. Guys with wigs on teaching your kids about sex ed. A man in drag allegedly told 11-year-olds that there are 73 genders. Really? Wow. 73 genders. Oh, that's new to me. I thought it was just two. A school on the Isles of Man has paused its sex education program after parents complained about graphic and indecent lessons in which a drag queen lectured students on gender and teachers told preteens how to masturbate. Destruction on the earth. Pupils at Queen Elizabeth II High School in the town of Peel were taught by a drag queen who told them there are 73 genders, a local representative claimed this week. When one pupil responded, "There's only two." The cross-dressed man made the child leave the classroom, she alleged. You hear this shit? So you're trying to force your philosophy on some kids who, these kids, they may be young, but they're smart. It's not all of these kids, not because they 9, 10, 11, 12, you could tell them that, oh, there are 73 genders and they're gonna roll with that. Really, you have some kids that they're gonna fight back. Everybody's not gonna just sit and let you teach them fuckery. You know what I mean? You're gonna have fight back. So y'all that's pushing this agenda on our kids, it will be a fight, a serious fight. But we're gonna see who's gonna last in this fight. Some 11-year-old odds at the school were taught about oral and anal sex, while others were told how to masturbate and safely practice fisting. Another group was shown how surgeons can create an artificial penis using skin grafts from a girl's arm, the representative claimed. Wow.
Gender ideologies
Let's
have also been included in the classroom discussions.
Let's see what's going on and hear what they gotta say. This is coming out of England. I'm not surprised. UK, and I'm a fucker.
And in one school, this was led by a drag queen.
They were divided into three groups. The first group I'll start with had a drag queen come in, and the drag queen asked the question, how many genders are there? The children responded dutifully, there's two. The drag queen said, no, there isn't two. There's over 70, there's 73. One 11-year-old child got very upset by that and turned around and said, no, there's not, there's only two. The drag queen unfortunately then responded with, you have upset me, get out, and threw this child out of the class. The next group was then taught about sex change operations. They were shown artificial penises, and they were then shown a skin graft taken from a girl's arm to use to put onto the artificial penis. The third group, they were taught oral and anal sex, and a lot of the children are just too traumatized.
No, you tell me. Huh? What is it that you little 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 need to know about anal sex? Huh? Yeah, that's how they destroying our kids. One of them fucker.
to even talk to their parents. And even when other friends have phoned up saying, they just go, I can't talk about it, just not talking about it.
So these are 11-year-old kids.
These are 11-year-old
Year
children.
7.
Year 7. Some of the things on the English curriculum are interesting. So there's a whole bit on fisting and basically how to do it safely and with lube.
Fisting. Is the practice of inserting your whole hand inside a partner's bumbleclad, vagina, or anus as a term. It sounds like quite a violent act. It is a violent act. Why the hell would you want to push your entire arm inside just your partner's vagina? Tell me. Huh? That's demonic. What you want to do that for? Like, stretch out. What you trying to do? Ruin her so you... society's twisted. A term, it sounds like quite a violent act. However, when done properly, it takes a huge amount of patience, lube, and thrust to be able to perform this very intimate act properly without hurting your partner. Ain't shit about that intimate. You cannot mix intimate. You cannot mix a intimate act with a violent act. That just don't make no sense. However, it should be noted that if done without care, fisting can be painful, cause internal damage. Indeed, some pornography that features fisting is considered to be extremely... fuck this.
And I just stand astounded.
There's also fetishes were on that, weren't they?
Fetishes were on that as well, yeah. That was there too.
And this is again being aimed at year 7? Or is
No.
this higher up in
No.
school? What age is this being taught to?
This isn't being taught, it hasn't said in the document what age that should be taught to. It is basically saying that these things should be talked about in school.
The Manx curriculum is based on the Scottish model, which has also faced severe criticism.
There was one teacher that spoke to me, and she was very uncomfortable with what she had to do. So, bearing in mind she's young, she's pretty, she had to go into a group of boys and girls and teach them how to masturbate.
And what age are these kids?
12.
So again, year 7,
Yeah.
7 year 8.
You listen to how twisted this is. Then they have young. Imagine a young female teacher going into a class teaching a young boy, and then you wonder why you have a lot of these younger teachers are getting involved with teen boys. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just a setup for destruction. Like let me put myself in a 12-year-old shoes. I'm in the classroom. And I'm looking at you. You coming, you my teacher. You got a fatty, you sexy. And you teaching me how to masturbate. You think I'm not gonna get horny and not think about piping down you as my teacher? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Like, there's no way you, young and hot, coming into my class teaching me about masturbation, and I'm a kid and I'm not gonna get horny and thinking about, piping you down as my teacher. You know what I'm saying? But they know what they're doing.
7 year 8, yeah. She had to go and teach them. And she's uncomfortable doing it. They're uncomfortable doing it.
Understandable.
And there was another kind of like story that I heard from parents that there was one teacher that walked into the classroom and said, right, I have to teach you this. I think it's wrong. I don't think you're ready for it. So I want you to sit there and colour in your books, and I'll stand at the front of the class and I will teach this lesson because I have to teach this lesson. But please don't listen to me.
We have asked Julie Edge, the Minister.
Wow. You could see, it's obvious. Teachers, and like I said, some will agree and some will don't. But money, And some don't want, some are not going to jeopardize their job. And you heard what she said. She said, I don't want to teach you this, but sit there, do your coloring book. This is sad. Then you wonder what's going on with this planet and everything that's coming up on this planet. You know what I mean? Let's continue. A little 30 seconds left and hear what she has to say.
Of Education for an interview. However, she has declined, but she has released this statement. In light of the public comment, the department feels it appropriate to deploy an independent review to gain an independent understanding of what has taken place and the facts of the situation understood. As such, the department has taken the decision to pause all RSE delivery across primary and secondary schools and will be unable to comment any further until the facts have been established. We would ask the public not to speculate any further until such time.
Really? The public has no choice but to speculate. The island, which is dependency of the British Crown, introduced a new sex education curriculum in September based on a controversial model taught in Scotland. The curriculum is apparently unpopular with teachers, with one reportedly so uncomfortable with its content that she told students, please don't listen to me, as she thought it. Parents responded with outrage and a petition demanding to know why was this guest speaker permitted to discuss gender issues to an inappropriate child audience by an inexperienced and untrained adult has been signed by more than 500 people, the Telegraph reported on Monday. The Isles of Man's Education Department said that it has taken the decision to pause all sex education delivery across primary and secondary schools until an independent review has been conducted. However, the school's head teacher told local radio on Tuesday that there could be a number of inaccuracies with the reports being shared on social media. Woke sex education programs have become more commonplace in British and American schools in recent years, often leading to outrage from parents. The Scottish program on which the Isles of Man's curriculum was based has been slammed for normalizing underage sex, while Californian schools teach children that there are dozens of gender and sexualities. Straight abomination. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. This is what they're trying to do. You gotta protect your kids any means necessary, even if you have to bust it until it's empty. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe, though. Let me hear what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all not gonna agree with these people. You gotta disagree. Teach your kids. They're trying to ruin your kids. Like, share, and subscribe. You feel me? We out. Until next time.